Namaste friends. Today we will discuss about stock trading and how we can analyze it through the horoscope. In Vedic astrology or KP astrology, any kind of speculation is seen from the fifth house. So in order to know if the native can get into stock trading, we will analyze the fifth cuspal sublord. The first step in KP astrology is to check for the promise, whether or not speculation is promised in the chart. We find several instances where people get into stock trading and realize that they are actually losing money most of the time. An understanding of how the market works is quite important, but we also need to ensure that speculation is promised in the chart. I have a chart here of the native who wanted to find out if he could invest in stocks and benefit from it. So let's do a brief analysis of how the chart is. As I said earlier, you need to look at the fifth cuspal sublord, which in this case is Saturn. Now let's see what is Saturn actually giving us. So if you look at the planets tab, Saturn is in the 10th house and owns 5 and 6, and the star lord for Saturn is Jupiter, which is giving us 7 and 4, and finally the sublord is Venus, which is giving us 11, 9 and 2. Now the houses required to gain from speculation are 2, 5, 6 and 11. Now if we look at Saturn, Saturn will give the results of Jupiter first because it is tenanted, and in KP the rule clearly says that a planet will always give the results of its star lord first. So you can see here that there is a negation of the primary house itself. Fifth house is the primary house of speculation and Jupiter is giving us 4. But I can't jump to conclusions because Saturn is also giving us 5 and 6, although there is negation of the 11th house because Saturn is in the 10th house. So I would say this is a kind of a neutral line because Saturn and Jupiter put together, they are saying both yes and no. The final decision rests with Venus here because that's the sublord, and Venus is giving us 11, 9 and 2. So this is house of gain, 9th is house of luck, and second house represents banking and wealth. We can definitely conclude that the native will make gains out of the stock market subject to conditions. What kind of conditions? Now if you look at the planet, it is Saturn, so it definitely represents some kind of delay. So this native cannot succeed in day trading. It has to be a long-term investment only. Secondly, the native should pick companies which are in storage solutions. Maybe they are a leather manufacturer, or they are dealing in petrol or oil based companies, watch manufacturers which are old and well established, and also companies which are into mining. All these are significations of Saturn. So depending on what your fifth cuspal sublord is, the planet and its significations need to be used in terms of identifying where you can invest. I would recommend that you need to analyze the chart completely before doing any kind of investment. I hope this video was useful to you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.